Hi, greetings everyone. How are y'all doing? Listen here, I'm still over here getting myself together. Tonight is going to be a very interesting live because we're going to be talking about so many things. I've got my fan, I've got this, I've got that. And I've also been taking notes. Sir King had went live earlier and was telling us that Lemon has some outfits and that he was working it, So I'm just trying to make sure I can get my ends as well. So listen here, I believe I put my cash app in here. If y'all want to tip me, go ahead and get the tips going so I can get more fabulous outfits so we can come live. Yes, that's exactly what we're doing. It seems like everybody is out here. Jay Wilson got him a new heater. I need me a new wardrobe. I need what else do I need? I want to thank y'all for y'all support. Okay. Listen here at the end of the day. Okay. At the end of the day, y'all give me 1 second. Let me finish putting myself together. Let me finish putting myself together. But I want to welcome everybody. Okay. Yes. Welcome to the Queen Toast show. Uh-huh. Welcome. Let's get dressed. Okay. Hi. And thank you all so much for coming through. Um, let's see. On today, it makes me feel so special that you guys are here with me. Make sure you share out this live broadcast. We will be we're actually streaming from Twitch, Next Case with Queen Toast and the Queen Toast Show. And this live broadcast is going to be about Lemon being outed by Sir King, and then Ness leaving the cult, and then she went back. Okay. Hey, Miami Popo, how are you doing? We are here to, yes, give you guys an amazing show. Give you so feedback is definitely necessary. We did go ahead and set a goal, so if you guys can help us with the goal, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Um, and thank you all for being here. So first and foremost, I wanted to give a direct message to Lemon. And I actually want to give a thank you to Sir King for delivering. Oh, yes. He delivered some content today that I just couldn't reject, I couldn't ignore, and I just couldn't pass by. Yes. So we have Lemon out here that is getting away so much. Oh, yes. Lemon is out here getting away with so much. And I've been trying to tell y'all, and there's this guy named Resto that wants to mentor him, right? And so I asked him, well, why is it that you want to mentor him, and what is it that you see in him? Resto said that Lemon needs a man in his life that 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 he Lemon needs a man in his life where the man can pretty much get through to him like, hey, this is what you do. You have this platform, you got supporters, you've got, everything that a content creator will want. And I definitely have to admit that is definitely true. How is our audio? Can we get a sound check in here? How is our audio? I want to know because I have a new mic that I'm working with. Can somebody give us a sound check? Give us a sound check, please. I don't know about the devices. Can we have a sound check? How is the sound? Can we get a thumbs up if the sound is okay? Sound check. Let us know if you can hear us on this broadcast. It's good? Okay, thank you so much, baby. All right, so we have Lemon here. And yeah, Sir King had made some Sir King told his side of the story of his encounters, his relationship with Lemon, and he talked about on stereo they made money together. He said that Lemon was the only person that made like a bag with him. Like this wasn't no $10, $20. This was money. You know what I'm saying? He was making money. And so Lemon was like this. He portrayed, well, I'm not even gonna say he portrayed to be. Lemon was a certain way once upon a time, right? I feel like as Lemon grew and was running the program, running the panel, I guess like contributing his content or hanging out on the panel or doing whatever he was doing. Right? He was a student, Sir King was a teacher. So I guess at some point in time, Lyndon said, okay, I'm tired of being a student. Let me go ahead and be a teacher. He created his channel. He got traction over here. A lot of people were saying, well, they want to give him high props because he had taken away Mahia's position or his audience, or really stepped in and filled the gap, right? Took over, to say the least. Okay, so he gets this platform, he gets the audience, he gets the people, right? And then he goes on to start drinking. So I don't know if Lemon was drinking back then, or they said that he was on the Boss Lady Dog gifted one membership on the next case with Queen Tulsa. Shout out to you over. If anybody's tuning in for next case with Queen Tulsa, if you got the membership, please thank Lady Dog, Boss Lady Dog T. All right. Thank you so much. And thank you for your gifted membership. All right. So I feel like, yes, Lemon has some things that he may have done in his past that he's not proud of. And I feel like when it comes to like his drinking and stuff, and people are, showing up and they're like, oh my God, I just want to help. But you got somebody choosing the drink over progression. And when I tell you, I don't know how much I have to express to you all, but this guy fumbled the bag in a free bag, like a generous bag, when he went to Las Vegas. The only thing Lemon had to do was go there, behave himself, have a good time, give the people what they were looking for. He told everybody, get a membership, get a membership, get a membership, right? And he didn't do anything for the membership. He didn't hold up any of his obligations pertaining to that trip, right? And it was more of like a money grab. And it started to make me believe, is he consuming any other extracurricular activity substances on the side? Being a recovered addict, possible. Do I know for a fact? Do I know that that's the story? No. But in my mind, it just took me there when I'm like, okay, the drinking, what else comes with drinking, right? You smoking cigarettes. You smoking cigarettes back to back to back. What else is over there? What's going on? You need to take these breaks for cigarettes, right? You'll disappear off your life. Some people think that you're asleep, but I think that you're doing other curricular activities. And we're not even going to talk about the males that have been in your place, women. You have gotten so careless, you have gotten so slouchy, and you have gotten so unprofessional. Like you run a virtual bar, you make the most money. You're supposed to be coming up on here looking good, doing your thing, get your shades on. If you want to do the Nicki Minaj shades, put the Nicki Minaj shades on, right? But it's something really going on. Something drastically changed since the last time that you were on camera. And the anniversary of the Vegas violation, that's what we'll call it, the Vegas violation. The Vegas violation anniversary is coming up. And this is my thing. You have a man out here violating another man, went through his computer, went through and was on a quest to find God knows what, pulled out his phone and started recording, started taking pictures of whatever it was that he was doing on there. Just to blackmail this man, just to extort this man, just to threaten this man and say, hey, if you open up your mouth, I got more for you. When this man was innocently invited to come and be in your company, and this is what you do, there was money on the line. There was money on the line. You didn't get none of it because you didn't have no self-control. You was on a predatory trip. You preyed on Shakim. He was vulnerable. He was in a space where he just wanted to grow. He was looking for opportunity. He was thinking, hey, this is my foot in the door. Let me give you some content. He didn't expect to go on this trip and to experience a 40-year-old man still living out his teenage fantasy. Lemon never grew up. Lemon never grew up. And there's so much that went on in Lemon's life. Explains why his mother is accepted. She's there to coddle him. Lemon wants to talk about everybody else's trauma and what everybody else's life is, but he can't tell us what's going on over there in Timothyville, in his mother's house or apartment. When this woman has to bang on the wall and tell you, quiet down, please, I'm just trying to get some sleep. I'm just, baby, I got 5 minutes. I got, I got about, what she said, I got about an hour until I get up. And you don't even have the decency. You don't even respect your mom. So when people say, oh, well, he needs to apologize to me, he don't mean it. He don't mean it. He don't even respect his own mom. He put his mother on live with a known troll that could care less about anything but what's going on here because this is content for majority of us. Some people, it's their real world. This is their life. I mean, everybody has to know that something is going on, you know? So Lemon is looking for excuses, and it seems like there's a lot of people out there that's willing to give an excuse for a grown man's behavior. 30 plus years old. Now he has been caught up in drinking and driving. People are still there supporting him, right? He said that he dances with the devil. Oh, you want to dance with the devil and just got the third? He lets y'all know what type of time he's on. He will conjure up a spirit in a second. And so you have to be aware, you gotta be alert of what's going on and what you're watching and whose party you're attending. Mhm. As we can see, some people aren't praying Praying for you, they are Preying on you. Mhm. Big difference. I do feel like the people that do support Lemon, like Malik, it makes me feel like Malik would do the same thing that Lemon did in Vegas. He would violate someone, he would invade their privacy. He knew about pills and he knew about the lie with Brooke and the baby and lying about pregnancy. And, you know, then he wants to come out and act like he's an advocate for women, but he don't mind calling the women a bitch. He don't mind like dragging a woman. Make it make sense. But they want to say, oh, you're not this, you're not that. Is this? That's what y'all do? Is that what y'all do? If that's what y'all do, I don't want any parts of it. Mhm. Lemon, I was like, always calling me a prostitute, right? That's what he calls me. Well, I appreciate that, individuals listen to my story. They are inspired by my story. Um, and I want to say that had it not been for those days of, working to support me because, jobs would discriminate and things like that. So this was a way, a source of income to where I could protect and support myself, clothe, house, If I had a car, put gas in my car. So I had to do what I had to do. I had to utilize the resources that I had. Now, one thing that I wouldn't do was burn a bridge with the resource, right? And that would be whether if it was an app that I was working off of, with whatever. I made sure I always had good connections, and you know, I wasn't really into the doing the illegal things on Grinder. And so when you do illegal things on Grinder, then you get banned, you know. And so none of my accounts ever got banned. And the reason why I say accounts is because, I had one back in the day, then I deleted it, then, I got me a new one. And anytime that I was on there, never got banned, just keep things, you know, talking. I mean, it's a meeting app, and it's for people that are gay, trans, males that are down low. I mean, you get a whole mixture of different type of people on there. I know a lot of people on there. They be trying to party and play. If you see anybody with ice cream or anything like that, that means that they are trying to take you to the whole next level, or they're gonna be looking for that. Like they're gonna be on that type of time, and there's no shade to anybody that participates in any of those activities, but that's just let you know that's what's out there. When you open yourself up to these apps and things like that, that's pretty much what you get. But when it comes to Sir King had made some points of lemon in these young men. He said that one time they were on a live and there was a young man over there at his house and Lemon wanted him to take off his shirt. Then he wanted him to take off his shirt. Why did he want him to take off his shirt? I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna be honest with you all. And this I told Lemon this and I said it out loud before. I wouldn't go on a trip with Lemon. I don't trust Lemon. I just don't. We can keep ha on the internet. This is what this is for, right? We gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna give my commentary, but no, I would not trust anyone like him. He's a short fuse. His elevator doesn't go all the way up, you know. Um, he sits up and lies, and he tell y'all, "Hey, I lied." And I mean, at least he told you that he's lying. So, um, what else? I mean, he has a fetish for men and light skinned men, long hair, light skin. You gotta be mixed, tan skin, dark skin. Now listen, how you do it? He loves the old nasty piece of dark skin meat. Oh yes, I mean, because Shakim is dark skin. Yes, yes, mhm, yes. He likes a piece of dark skin meat. Yes. So let's. Okay. So what else? What else? What else? What does Sir King say? So Sir King said that like I said in the beginning, Sir King said that he knew that Lemon, he said that he knew that Lemon was, you know, so he always knew, but he was like, okay, this is my friend, that's his thing, but I don't think Sir King ever had a problem with Lemon being who he was. It was just like, okay, you're over here, you're on this high horse, you're on this ego trip. Your pride is up here. You think that you're really doing it, but really you're doing a disservice and you're setting yourself up for a failure. Because like you see, um, you make yourself a target, and he made himself available to be the target when he started talking about his finances, when he started talking about being braggadocious. But when he made it to Vegas, he was shopping off of Timo, and so he was calling people crackheads, but it was giving crackhead behavior with him. And King Roman News, hooked up with him. King Roman News wanted to slay women. Let's just say this. And I think maybe King Roman News would have had a chance if he didn't have that. I don't know. He just, he missing that side tooth. And then his hairline starts way back there. And so I'm thinking maybe Lemon has a hairline that starts way back there. And so it's like, we both not about to be up here kikiing and cackling with the same hairline. Okay. But it is what it is, no shame. Um, Lemon and Sir King. I really can't be mad at Sir King for feeling the way that he felt. He expressed himself in the way that he did. And I feel like he had every right and reason to. You have to remember Lemon dropped him for $19.99. So Lemon let him know that, money over friendships or money over loyalty. And, you know, Sir King's motto is, about loyalty and things like that and the support. And, they had rules and regulations. They wouldn't celebrate birthdays or nothing like that. And, Lemon was a little jealous about the PlayStation that Sir King had gotten for Christmas. And Lemon decided that he was going to come up with a scam, which he had come up with the scam of his brother had passed away. So it's like, okay, y'all gave him a PS whatever for Christmas. Okay, well, now it's time for me to get some donations because now we got a debt. Oh, yes, he wants to go dark. He wants to go there. Like I tell y'all, don't let Lemon fool y'all. He tells y'all, oh, I went to theater at school and just I'm an actor. No, I think it's really something else going on. In my brain, in my mind, I think it's something else going on. I don't think that it was the school. I think it's really something else going on. Because if the school is teaching you to violate people, what school was that you went to? You went on a trip and you violated somebody. And you were trying to make it seem like, oh, y'all were doing content there. So what theater school did you go to? Which one did you attend? That's what did they teach you that? Mhm. Yes, we need to know. I mean, because we need to protect anybody else that's coming up behind, because we don't want everybody to be looked at as a predator. You know what I'm saying? We don't want everybody else looked at as a predator because that is predator behavior. I'm not going to lie to you. That is predator behavior. Whenever you are actually, it's like you're bagging somebody into a corner. It's like you're going in reverse and somebody's back there and you're in between the wall. Like, okay, you're about to smush them. But you said that you're going to keep bagging it up if this person says something. Y'all make that make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. Yes. All right, let me go ahead and get into these comments. Queen Kiki, hello. Shakim Ra TV, hello. Hey, Tulsa Chat, hey. We got Voodoo Badu. Hey, how you doing? I wouldn't trust him either. Hey, Norris Tony. Mama Fifi in here. Hey, how you doing? Yes. Are y'all loving the outfit tonight? Are y'all loving the outfit? Listen here, feel free to tip the hostess. Okay. Yes. Are y'all loving the outfit tonight? Yes. The link is definitely for you. Pin. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up. Okay, so now let's see. So what else do I have for limit? Do I have anything else for limit or searching? Um, limit or Sir King, what would I tell them? I would tell Sir King to amp it up. Now it's time to amp it up. The weather's nice. It's starting to be warm outside. I mean, it's nice weather, and he was driving around town today. He was doing his thing. I want to say, Sir King, let's amp it up. Let's amp it up. Because my thing is, Lemon will sit out here and act like, oh my God, there's something going on, but come out here and do the same thing and disrespect the same people that was there for him, that was trying to give him his prayers and whatever it was that he needed. No, you're not going to play in my face, Lemon. And so Lemon calls me messy. I'll be messy if that's what you want to call it, because I see. We see each other. Okay. Yes. I mean, I'm gonna call it out. I'm not about to be sitting over here acting like I don't see the plays, I don't see the moves. And so, like I said, I'm going full throttle on anybody that wants to get out here and get in the street and get it with me. We're just gonna call it out. We're just gonna give it to you real like we're doing right now. Because we don't mean no harm. We just want you to understand, like, when you're out there living allegedly. Now, Sir King said that you had some dance outfits. You had like some cougar outfits. Let me find out you over there dressing up like Miss Doubtfire. Okay. Yes, honey. This Sir King said that he has some cougar outfits. And listen here, if you're into cosplay, if you into dressing up, if you want to feel the inner woman inside of you, I don't know. Feel it. Feel it. The people are saying that they love your BBL that you got. And, I'm all about being natural. See, I'm all natural. I don't want to do anything to my body and to my lips and to my face. And y'all just put these stereotypes on trans women. Oh, you have to have this aesthetic, this, that, and the third. No, sweetheart. And what I want you to do is, I want you to come on out that closet. Listen here. Lemon, I want you to come on now. Grab my hand. Grab my hand, sweetheart. Come on now. Come on now. Listen, come on now. Grab my hand. Come on. It's okay, sweetheart. It is okay. It is okay. I'm begging you to come on now. Just come on. We're gonna have a big old picnic for you. Everybody know already. There's no need to hide no more. There's no need to hide no more. No need. Just free yourself. Free yourself. And speaking of free yourself, that goes into our next topic. Ness escaped the cult and then she went back. Mhm. And then, she ended up freeing herself. I feel like Ness is using what she learned in that cult she's using here on YouTube, y'all. Ness is over here running this cult. Listen here, she got Shakim wrapped up around her finger. Shakim, I know you up in here. Shakim, hold on, let me put your name up here because I'm calling you out. Uh-huh. Yes, honey. Now listen here, we're talking about conjuring spirits. Listen here, I think the Ness is over there to conjure up a spirit up against you, Rodney, and the rest of y'all that be up under her. And, y'all be reporting back to her because she can. You just see it on a few lives. You didn't went over there and you said, Ness, have you seen Queen Toast's thumbnail? Remember that thumbnail that I had? You know which thumbnail that I'm talking about, Shakim? Hmm. You know exactly which thumbnail I'm talking about. Hmm. Yes. Hey, Bertha May, how you doing? Hey, Bertha May, do you see me in my outfit? Listen here. Tips are accepted. Tips are accepted, honey. They said their limit was out here in his outfits, honey, doing the 1-2s. Listen here. I'm in mine tonight, baby. We need to come on, put your tip in there. Put your tip in there. Put your tip in the jar, honey. We got the tip jar going. Okay, this is what you can do. You can put your tip right on in the jar, honey. Put your tip right on up in there. Hmm. This is what you can do, y'all. We need you to go ahead and put that tip up in that jar. Just like that. Put that tip on up in that jar. Honey, we're working tonight. Put that tip on up in that jar. Put that tip in that jar. And the number for tonight is going to be 20. The number for tonight is going to be $20. $20. Send us a nasty piece of cash up. $20. The number tonight is 20. You could do $20. You could do 200. You could do 2,000. Hey, $2. I mean, come on now. Come on now. Hmm. Yes. Listen here. We didn't got dressed for y'all. We said that we're gonna do a marathon for y'all. Y'all got to get those cash apps rolling. How long we been here? Oh, we've been here almost 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Now when we get to that hour mark, I need to see where we at. Okay, I'm gonna see where we at. I'm gonna check the temperature because I'm trying to figure out, do y'all want us here or not? Mhm. This is a business. This is a business. Yes, it is. It is a business, honey. And we over here giving you guys the news. Okay. We don't break the news. We don't report it. We just cover it. Okay. It's out here. We're just covering what's out here. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That's all we're doing. Mhm. Mm. Mm. Okay. All right, y'all give me 1 second. So we gonna get on over here to Ness. Nest is over here using Nest and brought the coat to YouTube. I feel like in my mind, I feel like she learned so many things over there, and I feel like she brought some of those things back with her. Because I feel like I don't know, she never mentioned like she went and got baptized or nothing like that. So mm, um, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do this right here. Hey, y'all, bear with me. I'm just over here just trying to make sure I got everything together. And I don't have that phone on me, so if y'all do send a cash app or something, I don't have that phone in front of me, but I want to thank you in advance if you did. Anybody help us out with our goals tonight? We do have, if y'all can just please smash that like button and make sure you share us out. Please make sure you help share us out. Mhm. All right. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me get up in here to these comments real quick. All right. So North Tony says, "Hey, hey, North Tony," and then we have Queen Kiki says, "I love it." Yes, girl, real Mama Fifi. Earth May says, "Morning." Girl, be what you want to be. Okay, come on out that closet, baby. Oh yes, yes. Fablet, your outfit looks good on you, Toast. Yes, thank you, baby. You sound like Dory with this. It's a business nonsense. Oh, baby, listen, it's a business. 1099s, yes. River Flow Infinite says up Queen Toast and Chat. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. So let's see here. Ness is running a coat. In my mind, she's got Shaquille, she's got Rodney, and she's got them out here on security detail. They're always in the clouds. Rodney is in the clouds right now. He's not going to pop out, but Rodney is in clouds right now. Shaquille is in this live broadcast right now to take notes because Ness's name is in the title. Yes, yes, yes. That's the reason why Shaquille is here. That's the reason why is here because they want to see what I'm gonna have to say about Ness. And I'm gonna be honest, Ness is over there running the coat, and I've been telling y'all that she's been running the coat before she had been honest about this coat situation, like in depth, honey. With the whole when I was over there on her panel the other day, and I was just chilling, and she was like, "Toast to talk, and if you're not talking, then you need to get on down." I'm like, "That's that coat," you know what I'm saying? Because she said after her surgery, them people wanted her to get right back to work. And then she felt like if I was going to be on her panel, I need to be talking, talking, talking. Girl, are you okay? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? And why can't you talk on your own panel? See, she be making me think like she's indulgent into extracurricular activities. I've never seen. I mean, I just don't understand why is she so angry? She goes from like 0 to 100. Mhm. And especially the nights that she's drinking. Mhm. It's like I thought that when people drink, they're chill, relaxed. You got a show, you got an audience, and it seems like she gets very irritable. Like she's a angry drunk or angry inebriated person in my mind. And what I've seen on here, Ness went back to the code, and I was telling her, and see, this was the thing. I felt like she was so on a defense, and I was, with her vulnerability. I was like, you're a little hesitant when you want to be vulnerable. But I was actually thanking her and supporting her in that moment because it takes a strong person to want to go down that road of kind of what happened has when somebody asks about it. Because sometimes a person be like, you know what, it's still a little heavy on my heart. I can't talk about it right now. So I was giving her a congratulations and, bringing it to the forefront. And I was just saying, maybe you should make you another channel and kind of, talk about that. That'd be your outlet. And the reason why I said that is because, okay, if you have an outlet for that, and if that is a trigger for you, go do that over there and then come to your live and do your thing on the beef sector. Like, and stop yelling at people, stop screaming at people. Like, girl, they use somebody, oh, well, you can get the F on. You're no better than Lemon. You're no better than Lemon. You can cuss out your supporters, and then, like, when it comes to accountability, you want to have all these sit downs and these meetings and stuff like this. And oh, you did this and you did that. But you had to sit down and really swallow accountability today. As much as you was trying to skate, dance, jump around, taking accountability for getting with Miss Douglas, you were humble real quick. And you have to understand, Miss Douglas has been around this game, been there, done that. And I'm gonna stop arguing with y'all too. I'm gonna stop going back and forth with you too. I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say, and then I'm gonna say what I gotta say. But if you start interrupting me, I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not going back and forth with you. If you want to have a conversation, we can be adults and we can have a conversation. I feel like Ness, you need to grow up. You're like 40 years old, 40 years old, and running around here acting like a teenager. So how do you feel, Ness, that you told everybody else that they was licking Jay Wilson's butt, including myself, for you to have these grievances and behave like you did in the past. And, now you love it over at his place. It's a safe place for you. Are we going to get this same person tomorrow? Or were you just feeling yourself? Or were you inebriated? Because Sundays and Mondays are your days off. I'm just asking. Yeah. So let's see here. I'll go ahead and drop the link. I have been here for 47 minutes. I think it's appropriate if I just go ahead and share the link with anybody that maybe wants to come up, sound off, and give their opinion on the topics at hand. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. We got us a super sticker says back to life. Hello, Queen in chat. Just dropped from the clouds. You're doing a great job. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the $10. Okay, come on. Come on, blessings. Um, so that's our Twitch right there. We're streaming from Twitch, the Queen Tulsa Show, and next case with Queen Tulsa. I'm gonna read some more of these comments right quick, and then we can get back into the commentary. I stop arguing with these people unless I feel devilish. Oh, yes, Miss Real Mama people will get out there. Let me not more than a rug in my hood. Ooh. You said, Tessa, you really believe Ness got a cult following? Yeah, I do. I do. Because it's like, when you think about where she was, and I'm not putting this out on her, but when she explains like the code and her working and not getting paid for nothing and her behavior on here and her trying to control people that she is not paying on her panel. She's done it to me. Yeah. And that's what she experienced over there at that code. hmm do your Cash App say Vegas? Yeah, well, no, it has a Vegas picture, but it says sweet spot. Let me go get my phone. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bring us up some music right quick. Um, y'all, I'm really back in my element. I'm back. Shout out to Armand Wiggins. So this is kind of a secret, but Armand Wiggins had like this 60-day cleanse that he does on his backup channel. Y'all remind me to put that in the description box. But he had like this 60-day cleanse where it was just so much transformations and things like that. I want to say I did tap into that a little bit. What was I about to do? I'll bring up the music. Okay. Let's see. Uh, what song do we want to do? Oh, I want to play this one. Okay, while I go and get my phone. And if anybody knows T.S. Madison, y'all tag her in this. Let's see. Let me pull my banner up right quick, and then we're gonna be right back. And I want to welcome everybody that's coming in right now. I want to welcome everybody that's coming in right now. We're gonna have a great time on this rising. If you are at the workplace, listen here. I'm about to tell you this right now. Cut your earbuds down just a tad bit because we're about to listen to some music and we're gonna come right back, okay? This is That Girl by T.S. Madison. Yes, yes, yes. Listen here, we are back and we want to thank everybody for tuning in on this live broadcast with us on this evening. We do have some special guests in the building. So without further ado, we're going to bring up Real Mama Fifi. Real Mama Fifi, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Did you read the comment about custard? I don't know who custard is, but someone
Oh,
suggests you have an interview with custard to get the 411 on lemon.
and yes, River Flow. Yeah, it's a picture of Vegas. So the avatar is like a Vegas. Welcome to Las Vegas. But I'm Sweet Spot. So yeah, and I put the
Yeah.
link in the chat. Let me
Yeah.
see. As far
Sweet spot.
yes,
I
as for
hear you, baby.
Fuse Ross's custom, you will get all the tea and confirmation of things that are being referenced. Oh, if y'all know Custard, and he has a good girlfriend, and she and I we're cool. You know, we were on a channel. I forgot whose channel we were on. I've spoken with him before. If y'all know him, tell him to come on over. Okay.
No,
Hey,
I've
Mama.
never heard of them. I
Yeah.
didn't.
I was on somebody's piano. Hey, CJ the cat, how are you doing? Here, we're going to do a little roll call and then we're going to get into the conversation. Ramona Phoebe says, hello, Chick. Welcome. Back to Life says, I assure you an interview with Custer will crack the house. Just remember the tea he spilled on Ness's live when him and Peace Love, that's her name, was on the piano. Lemon was shaking in his glibbles. That's her name, Peace Love. If y'all know her, I think she has a channel on YouTube. If y'all know her, y'all reach out to her, let her know to reach out to Custard and let him know that I would want to have a conversation. He gave Custard an old nasty piece of cash up on his birthday, which was during the live piano. She sure did. I remember that. He said he goes by Chaos Custard and currently have a YouTube channel. Okay, I will definitely put a comment on one of his videos. All right, so Real Mama Fifi, how are you doing this evening? Go
I'm
ahead and tell
doing
me
good.
all the
I have a question for you. I want you to be honest.
okay.
Um, do you really believe that living is in the life is gay, bisexual, whatever, gender fluid?
Do you want to spank a Real Mama Fifi?
No, I want your
Do you
honest
want to spank?
opinion. I'm gonna give you mine after yours.
Um,
I'll tell you. I believe he is. I mean, initially, I I reserved judgment or making an assumption,
right.
but it's just too many signs for it not to be. I mean, I have more than enough gay people in my family to know. I come from a very large family, and we got gay males and females. But yeah, I believe lemon is. I don't think a man that wasn't would be comfortable being around a female that throws it up in his face constantly. I don't throw it up, but I've been in the bushes more so than hitting his panel lately, and I've been watching, and the signs are there. Even the drinking, it's a hell of a thing to not to be able to be yourself. That's enough to make you become an alcoholic, to be honest. And Peace have been saying it for the longest. She just throws it out there, even when before she decided that she was gonna have men on her panel. Because she didn't say because the cash apps were dropping, and the money is what determined. That's what I believe. I believe that's why she made the decision to start allowing men, gay or straight, to hit her panel. So now you tell me what you honestly, not just to just to say it, just what do you really believe? She
Um,
always
when it comes to Lemon and his situation,
situation. Girl, is that nigga straight or what? Not that I want to do anything with them, even though there are females. I know someone, we call her a yag hag. Um, and I've seen a few of them here, that run behind, um, like Uppity and, um,
Demon Soul.
yes, there's three of them. I said Trish, Trish, yeah. Because anybody who don't know that um what's this Simon is gay, they in denial. So
And so let's open that up because there's nothing wrong with being bisexual or something
no,
like that.
of
But
course
it's
not.
like when you're around here, like with Simon, he's with the guys, he's flirting with the girls, and him and Dory is trying to, have this whole little situation going on, right? But it's like, this guy is a bisexual man, and there's a lot of curiosity, I want to say, in this sector, right? There's a lot of curiosity in this sector. The majority is LGBTQIA. The majority is women. So it's a lot of moving parts over here. But I think maybe he just hadn't come to grips with it himself. And so he just can't accept it or identify with it because he feels like maybe he'll be rejected. Maybe he feel like his cover will be blown. I mean, some people are just okay with this story of of them just, I don't know. People sometimes like secrets. Does that make sense? Your mama, Fifi, are you there?
Oh yeah, I was just reading the comments. What you say? I'm sorry. You
Oh, okay.
you you ever said yes or no? You always encourage me to name names when I'm
Okay.
up
So
on here.
yes, I believe that lemon is a part of the lifestyle.
Okay.
I
I
do.
do too. And hell
And
no,
I
ain't
feel like
nothing
he
wrong with it.
dresses up. I feel like he dresses up in women's clothing.
Okay. So would that make him a transvestite or a drag queen? Now that's one thing I have a problem. I can't. I know Treasure is a drag queen because he has said it out of his mouth.
Mhm.
So that's why. And I have no problem with anyone. And I actually get along with people who are in the life. Well, in the community, I'll say I get along with them better than I actually do the so-called straight people in my family. It's the ones that's in the lifestyle. We cool, and I always assumed that I had I was I got along with them because better because they at my age my relatives who are my age, I'm the youngest one that's living, and the sisters out of 12 kids, and when they came out, it wasn't accepted back in the 60s and the 70s. It wasn't as accepted as it is now. It's no one cares. In fact, the only reason I brought it up is because I hear Pisa constantly calling him a yay, and he won't. I mean, he still allowed her on his panel, and you know, he still deal with her the same. So I think it's his way of saying it without saying it, without coming out saying, yes, I'm in the community. But yeah, I believe it. I was just, but it took a while for me to get to that. I was waiting to see. Then I think about what he did to Shakim. The, that was dirty. It really was, I don't think that, but he outed someone, but the way it was done, is that was low. So I guess I should be minding my damn business. But no, hell, this the beef sector, and that's what they do. They talk about people, you
Yeah.
know. But okay, I just wanted your opinion. Okay, now next, I
Uh,
did not see the dance challenge. Did anybody else in the I know you saw it, correct?
yeah, well, I saw like bits and pieces of it. I felt like Trish, Rowe, and Uppity should have placed top three.
Oh, really?
I do.
Wait
Because
a minute.
I want to say,
Oh,
yeah, Rowe and Uppity, they were just gonna be the only two, right? At first. And then like other people started joining and then they called it Queen 88. And so I just kind of felt like they should have, at least for the effort, the time, whether if they said that, oh my God, I quit or whatever the case may be. No, they they said that Trish was late or she was delayed or something like that. But I was like, it was the effort. I enjoyed the fun. They looked like they were having fun. Queen 88,
but
she
could they really dance?
but
Could they
she didn't
really?
really dance. She fell all over the floor. She looked like she was inebriated.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she was having fun, and I guess that's the purpose. But what did 88 dance or did she twerk?
It was very basic. Like I said, she um, first of all had on. She didn't really have on nothing cute. She just popped up her butt, and it was
So
just
she was
nothing.
twerking. She,
It's not. It wasn't even a twerk. It was very lazy.
oh,
Very lazy. Yeah, like I said, it looked like she had. I don't know. I know that she does like the 420. So I don't know. Maybe she had just smoked her one and she just went in there and said, "Hey, let me do this. Let me get this quick money." That's
yeah, I
what
know she can twerk. Now she can twerk that ass
she didn't
off.
do. What she could do. I'll say that she didn't. She. That's what I'm saying. I
So
know
who was number one? Who was the first
she
place?
was. Queen 88.
Oh, okay. I figured that, but I didn't think that Trish and Uppity could dance, so they can. Or
Well,
or you gave them a sympathy vote.
no, it was just the effort. It was, seeing
Okay.
them in different lights, seeing them in a fun space. Um,
Did
you
did
know,
Uppity have on them short shorts, them booty shorts? Cause she,
I think she had on like this. She had on like this black shirt and like I don't know if it was shorts or what, but she had them like hiked all up.
okay. Cause she had I saw her I did see her I'd forgotten her dance once before. She had on some booty shorts. We used to call them something else. Um, I can't remember. It'll come to me. I'm getting
Daisy
old.
Dukes.
Yes, yes, that's it, girl. I didn't think you was that old. Did you remember that term? Yep, Daisy Dukes.
I got a few pair.
Okay, I know it. You got a cute little shape, and your breasts, not too much. If I could go back. to your age, I would have a breast reduction. You know, I have too many titties, and I'm walking around with them. It's like carrying 2 5-pound bags of sugar
Mhm.
constantly on my chest. You know, so I just thank God they ain't hanging down to my
Yeah.
neighbor like a certain person. Mm.
So I have a question. So, in closing, what are your closing words before we take out?
Well, that's it. Oh, when are you gonna start um
The day
redoing a recap on Diddy?
right after, well, at 3:30. Oh, right. Well,
Oh,
give me 30
tonight?
minutes. Yeah, give me 30 minutes. I'll start it right at 4 because I got to
Okay.
pull myself together and get into that element, get my docs and everything up. But yeah, in 30 minutes.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get me some cheese and crackers, and I'll be ready.
Look, I got my coffee. I told everybody,
Oh,
I was like, we doing a marathon. I don't know. Were you on the live yesterday when I was doing a live? I was driving.
oh yes, that is a question. The other day when you had your suitcase, what was going on? And you said you had to go, and then you said you should have done a members only live. And uh, what happened? I hope it wasn't anything bad.
Oh, child. I should do a members only live and explain what happened.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you see the interview that I did with Sunny Angel?
No,
Okay.
no,
So check
no.
that one out. Miss
Okay.
Ross. But no, we gonna work on this Diddy. So like I said, at 4, you Central Time or Eastern?
I'm Eastern. Yeah.
Okay. So at 5 o'clock, we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to roll out.
5, so that'll be wait a minute, 5 o'clock uh Eastern Standard, right. Oh, it's 4. I didn't realize how late. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, so might as well do a marathon. All right.
Yes.
Well, I'll see you back here in a
Okay.
half an hour or so.
Okay. And then
Good.
any closing words?
No, y'all come back and hit that cash app. Let the queen know you appreciate her being here. So I'll see you then.
Thank you so much, Real Mama Fifi. See you in a
All
minute.
right. Bye bye.
All right, so you all listen here. We will be back live here shortly. We will be covering the P. Diddy, the Sean Diddy Combs case. And it's a lot. Shout out to Miss Wendy Williams because Miss Wendy Williams, she's been telling us a long time ago what was going on and what was happening. People thought that she was just on the television being messy like y'all do me. Oh, she just messy, but girl, we just be trying to have fun, but we gonna give you the tea. Okay. So you guys make sure you tune in for that. The name of that live is actually we'll actually be discussing Tory Lanez as well and also Chris Brown. Chris Brown is locked up. I don't know if y'all know, but P. Diddy's daughter reacts the shocking truth. Okay, so make sure you guys come back and join us here. If you are the replay game, we definitely want to thank you. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tell somebody what we're live. And we're live in about 30 minutes. So we'll see you back here. We got to drop you off in Queen City. So long.